evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another drop list video, the series where I cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different streetwear brands. And in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything that is dropping in week 5, Palace's Summer 2023 collection. Hopefully I can get this one out a little bit earlier than my previous 2 drop list videos for Palace, because I've covered the weekly drops for week 4 and week 3 a bit too late. Well, I don't want to say late because it was before when it dropped, but it was a bit too close, wasn't it? I'm hoping I can get this one out a little bit before then, guys. So hopefully week 5 will be coming to you a little bit sooner than the last 2 weeks. But yeah, it's time to cover the 5th weekly drop of Palace's Summer 20 season. We'll be covering the piece details, all the individual pieces, my thoughts and opinions on the individual pieces, and the week as a whole. How we're going to cover all that is, of course, like we've been doing with the previous weeks, by using a Max Merch More Instagram post. We'll head on over there now and start covering the release details for week 5. So here we are at the Max Merch More Instagram post that we'll be using today, guys. If you want to check it out yourselves, it'll be linked down in that description section below. We'll quickly cover the release details for this week, and then we'll dive into the individual pieces releasing here. So, Summer 23, Week 5. Full expected colorway drop list. All items will be releasing this Friday, which if it's Tuesday the 30th, it's going to be Wednesday the 31st, Thursday the 1st, and then Friday the 2nd. If I can remember how many days are in May, which I feel like is 31, which I feel like I'm correct there. But I'm pretty sure that's the case. So I'm going to place some bets. It's Friday the 2nd. It'll be releasing in-store and online 11 AM GMT time, UK, 11 AM Eastern Standard Time for the US. It'll be dropping a day later, 11 AM Japanese Standard Time, in-store and online for Japan. They get it on Saturday the 3rd. It'll be releasing 11 AM Chinese Standard Time on the WeChat store on Palace _skateboards on WeChat, 11 AM Chinese Standard Time on the 3rd as well. That is all the different regions, all the different release details. If you're confused, have further questions on where it's dropping for your region, drop your question in the comment section below or hit me up on Instagram and I'll try and help you out the best I can there. But yeah, now that we have covered all the release details for week 5, we've got to start looking at all the pieces that we're going to be getting in this 5th week of the summer season. Let's kick it off. Let's start by looking at page 1 and seeing what we're going to be getting. All right, we got the kawaii hood to start off with. And I think that is the theme for this week. It is the kawaii pieces. Look, I don't think these pieces are awful. I just think they are for a certain aesthetic. You could either wear them if you're wearing it ironically, like as a joke, as you're like, look at this. Or you could legitimately have a kawaii aesthetic with your clothing. And this could work very well for some just lounge wear for you. Because I'm sure if you have a kawaii aesthetic, you're not wearing hoodies. You're probably wearing something a little bit more cutesy than that. But is it for me? I mean, guys, look at my wardrobe, obviously. Obviously not. But it will have a select market. For me, I will happily miss out on this one. Which one do I think is the best? I think the pink on pink is the best, like how it all works together with the graphic and everything like that. The other colors, you can miss me out with that. I'm not too interested in those. Moving forward, we have the Run It jacket coming in an olive and khaki, a Jaffa and grey, and a black and carbon. In all honesty, all 3 colors, thumbs up from me. I think the jacket silhouette is nice. I like this design of having the panels like this, cutting in here. I love it. Very nice. My only, I guess, gripe that I have is the matching bottom half. I'm kind of bummed out that it's shorts. I get it, it's a summer season. You guys are probably loving the sun up in the northern hemisphere, but it is cold. We are in autumn down here, and shorts, not for me. Not at this time of the year. I am a fan of the jacket though. It's a nice piece. I won't personally pick it up and wear it, but I can respect that it's a nice piece, and I hope you guys end up picking it up there. Moving on down, we'll talk about the shirts. We have the Missing EU t-shirt featuring a Palace Tri-Ferg logo there with a bunch of stars surrounding it. It features in various different colors: the grey, the purple, the mocha, and the huntsman. For me, I have to be really swayed with Palace graphic tees. Like, if you go back and look at my top 5 favorite items from the past Palace seasons over the past couple years, there are very few times that you will see a t-shirt appear in there, for good reason. Palace t-shirts, they're not for me. I could definitely see it working for like skaters and things like that, so literally the target audience of Palace, but I just don't think I'd get a lot of wear out of them. But each to their own. I would say my favorite piece releasing on page 1 of week 5, it's gonna go to the Run It jacket in the olive. I think that's a really nice color combo, really nice like design of the panels there. Yeah, thumbs up for me on that one. That is my favorite piece on page 1. Okay, so we've got more of the shirt that we saw just before. It comes in a mellow yellow, a black, and a white. It's still not doing too much for me in that regard, but maybe you guys really like it. I think it's a bit of a miss for me. Moving on down, we have the Kawaii vest coming in a soft white and navy. It is a knit vest. Again, going back, I still think that the design is very catered towards a certain aesthetic, and I think that this could definitely work more with the aesthetic, but I wouldn't be too keen on it. It wouldn't be something that I would wear. I'd much rather a different type of knit vest over this one here. So I think that one's going to be a miss for me as well. Next we move into the Kawaii baseball jersey. Okay, this one I can kind of get around because it's a baseball jersey. Like, the silhouette is different. The Kawaii part of it is not too in your face. It's probably located on the back. I just think it's a nice little baseball jersey. I don't think I'd go for it in the camo. I don't think I'd go for it in the flexi blue. I think the best color is just the white one there. I think that's just the nicest, but each to their own, obviously. Next we have the Startup Pal hat. I think this is really nice. I think this is probably my favorite Palace hat this week. I mean, I'm making a big call there, but I doubt that there's going to be a hat that's better than this one. I like the design. I like the hat. It comes in some solid color offerings. It comes in a white, a pink, a black. I like the white. I like the black. Just solid. Just really solid with that one. Next, we've got the Kawaii trucker hat. Again, I feel like this could tap into either the Kawaii aesthetic or either the ironic aesthetic, where you're kind of wearing this as a joke. It's not for me though. I wouldn't be wanting to rock that. We've got the Reflecto running navy and black cap. I'm assuming that the brim here, as well as the Palace logo, is 3M material, so when you shine a light on it, it will light up. Maybe even the stitching, but I doubt they went that far to do the stitching as well. I'm assuming it's just the outer part of the brim there and the Palace logo there, which is fine. That's totally fine. Yeah, it comes in a nice color, nice little hat there for sure. I think my favorite piece on page 2, I was tossing up between the baseball jersey or this hat, but I honestly think realistically I'd probably wear the hat more. So I think it's going to be the Startup Pal hat, coming in either a white or the black. It's just a really solid piece that maybe a lot of people will overlook because of the pieces releasing this week, but it's just a really nice hat. Now moving into page 3, we have the Reflecto hat making a reappearance, coming in a vapor gray or a black carbon. I think the navy one was the best one, and it kind of makes me think, judging by the material and color of the other colors, that maybe the brim isn't reflective and it's just the logo. Again, I still think the navy is the best one. Next we have the Bone Dry t-shirt. Okay, this is actually a design that I really like. It features a Palace logo with a mammoth skeleton on the inside and Palace written underneath it. Comes in a mocha, comes in a navy, white, huntsman, gray, and a black. I think my favorite's going to go to the white. What was the black color combo? Yeah, the black one's not too bad. I just kind of wish that the logo design had better color offerings. Like it's, yeah, I don't know about the color offerings with that one, but definitely the white or black is nice. Up next, we've got the Wedge t-shirt, 1992 classic, big muscly dude, Palace London underneath it. It's okay. It's okay. It's a guy ripping apart a skateboard from what I can see, and or cracking it over his head. Yeah, it's okay. I think the bone dry t-shirt is still my favorite though. Oh, it does come in quite a few other colors as well. The gray, the black, and the white. That doesn't sway me though. I still think the bone dry t-shirt is the best t-shirt on page 3, and actually my favorite piece on page 3. I'm going to say that my favorite piece and color is the bone dry t-shirt in the black on page 3. That is a really solid t-shirt. I actually forgot to kind of showcase it as well. So we have the startup t-shirt coming in a gray mall. Okay color offering. We'll move to page 4 and kind of focus on the other colors here. That is what page 4 is, literally all the other colors. I actually like this quite a lot in the navy, the black, and the white. I think these are really solid color offerings for the shirt. I like the startup cap and t-shirt. I think they're really solid pieces that potentially a lot of people are going to overlook, but I think these are just really nice Palace logo pieces that you could just wear all the time. I think I would lean more towards the cap than the shirt, but like if I could score the shirt in a 2XL and it would fit quite nicely, I think I'd get it, but I'm holding off because, as I expressed in the previous video, I'm looking at some secondhand undercover pieces. Hopefully they stick around and I could definitely pick those up. But yeah, that is page 4, guys. I'll say that the black startup t-shirt is my favorite, and that is everything releasing in week 5. We covered it all. What are my favorite pieces this week? Well, I think I'll just highlight the pieces that I liked from each page. I think the Run It jacket is really good. I think the startup hat is really good. I think the bone dry t-shirt is really good, and I think the startup shirt is really good. They're definitely my picks. Obviously, depending on your aesthetic, depending on your style, you will like more pieces this week or dislike them. If your aesthetic is more kawaii and more cutesy, I'm sure there's a lot of Palace pieces here that you'd really like. And I guess if your style is more ironic and you just wear pieces because they're goofy, well then you could potentially swing the kawaii pieces that way as well and wear them like that. I mean, really it's up to you, but for me, I'm just going to steer clear of them and let you guys do it. But yeah, that is everything releasing in week 5, guys. In all honesty, I think it's a fine week. I think there are some good hits here. No really big misses, like that missing EU t-shirt. Like that's fine. I don't have any beef with it. So yeah, I think week 5 is at least a slightly above average week, or a good week at least. Yeah. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it though. Maybe you completely agree. Maybe you really hate week 5. I think, as I was saying, it all depends on your style and your style choices with this week. But let me know how you feel about week 5 down in that comment section below. Well, guys, that's everything really to cover to do with week 5 of Palace's Summer 23 season. We covered the release details. It's dropping Friday the 2nd or Saturday the 3rd, depending on your region. We covered all the individual pieces this week, and we covered my thoughts and opinions on it. So a nice way to wrap it up. I'd love to hear from you guys on if you are picking up something from this week. What are you going to be grabbing? Are you going to be grabbing the kawaii stuff? Or maybe the Run It jacket? Or maybe you're after the startup pieces as well. Maybe you're more so feeling that. Which again, I'm trying to put a pin on it. I think it's meant to mock the Google logo when they first started up. I think. But you can definitely correct me on if it's meant to be the Google logo or not. Probably let me know down in that comment section below, and let me know what you guys are going to be picking up this week down there as well. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Palace weeks, seasons, and collabs, you've got to give me the 3 indicators I'm always asking you. There's a like this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and the best indicator of them all, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in previous uploads, we're trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3,645 subscribers before the end of May. We are literally one sub off. At the time of recording this, we are one sub off. Hopefully, with your guys' continuous support, we can reach 3,645 before the end of May. That's everything I got to say about week 5 though, guys. I wish you the best of luck if you are going for something from week 5. Hopefully you can pick up the item that you want in the size and color you are after. But until the next Palace video, until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next drop list video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.